Welcome to the Madhouse. Hi, it's James Cebulski for EA Sports. We're in Chicago, the home of the Hawks. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Blackhawks take possession to get this one underway. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Scrum along the wall. Along the half wall with the puck. Tremendous stop by Montembeault. Takes a nice feed up through the middle now. The Blackhawks gain control of it. Takes it in front. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. Tremendous glove save by Montembeault. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. The Blackhawks win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Bedard. Great positioning in the defensive end. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Oh, big time save by Mrazek. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And they'll dump it in. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Chicago's gained possession. The Blackhawks go to work on offense. That was amazing! What a save by Montembeault! Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. They score! Just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train, just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
The Blackhawks get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing. Power play unit comes out for the face-off. Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
The Blackhawks have it against the wall. And kept that one out of the net. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Montreal's taking possession in their own end. The Canadiens will kill off a few extra seconds now. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Shuts them down. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And that's blocked from someone in front. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Power play continues, and they'll look to set up here with this offensive zone draw.
Well, they need to take advantage of the moment, not just a power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender who is not moving as well in his crease.
And a successful clearing attempt. And that's blocked in traffic. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. Donato's looking to win this draw and this man advantage here. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Takes it on center. Shot! Big save by the goaltender. Puck sent over to Donato. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a shot, and that's denied by Montembeault. Can't get it to go. Trying to clear the puck from his own end, and manages to clear the zone. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Chicago's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one. Played big in the moment there.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty, you got to find...
Oh, what a save on the play!
That's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Ducks won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Laine. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here's a chance. Gets in front of the shot. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. A chance! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. And he takes the feed. And he takes the dish. Too much traffic in the lane. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Passes on over to Brody. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Works it across to Suzuki. Through center along the wing. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Here's a short pass to Jones. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Sends a pass over. Still keeps a hold of it. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Del Mastro. Shot! What a save by Montembeault. And the puck's kicked free. Quick feed to Donato. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Picked up along the boards by Martinez. And now it's grabbed by Laine. Puck battle along the boards. Bedard's taking it from his own end. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, and they squander that opportunity there. And he takes the pass. Chicago's crossed the line and on the attack. Gives them nothing in front. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. More than half the period has expired. We are all tied up in this one. The Blackhawks win the draw. And that's blocked away. Let's go! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
That's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Chicago's taken a 1-goal lead here in the back half of period number 1.
Well, you can certainly tell that they came ready to play right from the onset of this game. It's been a tight game. They've stayed the course here. They competed for every puck, and they found ways to get it through to the net, James. I love the way that they're shooting at all costs.
The Blackhawks played along the boards. Picked off by Matheson. Moves it to Evans. The Blackhawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the feed from the left side. And serves up a little knock on the play. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. Big stop right there. And now it's over to Pezzetta. Knocked off the puck. Passes it over to Slaggert. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Slides the puck down low. Scooped up along the wall by Slaggert. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Pass back to the point. And the stick is best friend on that save right there. The Blackhawks lead it here late in this first period. The Canadiens win it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Bertuzzi. Look out, here they come on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blackhawks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Montreal's got the win off that draw. Angles it over to Slavkovsky. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Along the wing up the neutral zone. There's a collision with some authority. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. Puck scooped up by Caulfield. They fight for it along the boards. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
The home team point is dropping $50 gift certificates to Delvins. Proud sponsor of tonight's game with 7
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Blackhawks have the majority of shots in this one. It's a reason they're in the lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving. So they've got their opponent right where they want them, on their heels.
Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Big play inside the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Caulfield. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. And a stick breaks that up. Here's a shot. Great save by Mrazek. Moves it quickly over to Donato. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Chicago's got the puck against the half wall. Taken by Suzuki. Matheson's picking up steam. Receives the pass. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. They've got numbers here, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Doc. Looking to make something happen at center. Slides it diagonally to Vlasic. And that pass is intercepted. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Montembeault. Great read by Mikheyev. Puts it on net and makes the save. Gets the puck over to Carrier. And now he tries to get it across to Laine. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. More than half the period left to play. The Blackhawks are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Foligno's won it off the faceoff. Rips it, And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Right up the gut, here they go. Takes the pass. Just gets enough to keep it out. And he lays him out with that collision.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
The Blackhawks continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Mrazek's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Coughs it up on the play. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Quick pass to Evans. Sends it over to Pezzetta. There's a hit on the play. Takes the feed. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Across the line. Grips it, rips it. Big time glove save by Mrazek. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, it's a 2-1 game. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it to Bedard. Takes a shot, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Shekai. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Sends it over. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck grab by Slager. Here he is with the backhander. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Off the left wing and into center. The Habs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Hammers the shot! Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper! Chicago's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. The Canadiens win the defensive zone faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Slavkovsky. Montreal's moving it up the ice. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Kurashev's got the puck. The Blackhawks gain possession. Back at the point, they set it up. And the traffic neutralizes that. Score! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Mrazek's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the late going of the frame, it's 2-1. The Blackhawks win the draw on their own end. Slides the puck to Teravainen. And that's just wide of the net. I'm sure he'll want that one back.
Well, he certainly will, James, but not a lot of room out there trying to get it off quickly. And as a result, just misses. A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Chicago's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power play chance right here and an opportunity to redeem themselves after that shorty they gave up earlier.
Puck picked up by Jones. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Can't hang on after that hit. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. And they clear that puck. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Big hit on the play, and there's the whistle. As it looks like the pane of glass is broken.
Well, the good thing is, James, that the glass doesn't shatter like it used to, and they can just replace the pane, but they'll have to do that because everything is about safety first.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And he blocks that one. Moves close to the point.
Mrazek's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Dvorak's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Back underway as he wins the draw and scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, everyone plays a role on a team, and this PK unit, the role was not to get scored against. Listen, you're trailing in the game. All you want to do is kill the penalty off. Instead, you wind up getting the equalizer, a huge momentum boost, and you can see the bench just explode when they score the goal.
Montreal's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical timing. You want to maintain pressure and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
Here's a short pass to Dvorak. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Scrum ensues along the boards. Great extension on his... Oh, he gets leveled and right over the boards into the opposition bench.
And the fans are all on their feet. They love to see this type of hits, but for the player who's launched into the laps of his opponent, his cheeks are a little red, James. He wants to get out of there.
Love it. Handles the puck. Turned aside with the glove by Montembeault.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Ducks ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blackhawks win the faceoff. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Denies him in close.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Oh, what a save with the glove by Mrazek.
Well, a timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Here in the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. Chicago's got possession here in their own end. Quick feed to Mikheyev. And nearing the final minute of the second, Montreal's got possession of the puck. Up along the wing. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Moments away from the face-off, let's get back to the action. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Passes it to Bedard. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
Thanks, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund a children's playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe...
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Here we go, period number 3. Who wants it more as we are still tied? Works it across to Matheson. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Mrazek's gonna hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Slides the puck across to Donato. Into the offensive end now. Puts it on net. Great save. Played it perfect. Grabbed along the board by Slager. Let's see what the officials are calling. Matheson's getting called for slashing. Another scoring opportunity looms here.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Evans has won the draw inside his own end. Feeds it over. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Blackhawks have it now. Classic's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And that's poked away by Shekai. Evans crosses the line and is on the attack. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it across. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Montembeau's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Dvorak's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they get that puck down the ice. Drills them. Tries to feed it over. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Donato's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Chicago's going to start with the puck in their own end. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Tries to get the puck over to Teravainen. Passes it over and makes the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Ducks gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Montreal's got it along the wall. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Martinez is off to the sin bin for cross-checking. The Habs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First opportunity on the power play in this game, and specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Puts it in deep. Montreal's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Slides it across. Quick shot. No room for that one to get through. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Angles it over to Del Mastro. Handles the pass. Moves it to Suzuki. Now a quick pass to Laine. Here's a blast. Oh, and he stops that one. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Here's a chance. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Power play face-off that leads to possession. That is just a dagger. A quick shot and a goal buries it.
The Habs needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they've dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
And now it's grabbed by Carrier. Dishes it off. Huge steal in his own end. Chicago's through center and now in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Laine. Moves the puck. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
The Blackhawks have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Chicago's won the draw in the neutral zone. And now it's to Slaggert. And he slides it quickly to Donato. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Gallagher. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Bedard's working it around in the corner. Denies it in front.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Montreal's got a 3-2 lead at this point. The Habs win the draw here in their own end. Anderson's lugging the puck. Oh, and here comes the knight in shining armor.
Well, this has been a heated game all the way around, and you're looking down, you see that one of your players is injured, you have to defend them.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago. Montreal's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Denies it! Mrazek's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, a clutch save! Good battle along the boards for the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Taken along the wall by Murphy. Here's a short pass to Martinez. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. And he's ridden off the puck. Rocked him in the open ice. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. The Blackhawks grab possession with the puck. Poked away in the neutral zone by Slavkovsky. Fires it! Scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine!
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Wouldn't it be pretty if this was a set shot? Just aim for the inside of the post and know that it's gonna go in? That's not typically the case, but tonight it is.
The Canadiens are sitting pretty here in this third period, now holding down a 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
The perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back half of the third period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
Slides it back to the blue line. And the shot dies in the traffic jam.
Well, if you want to be out there at the end of the game, you got to make smart decisions with the puck, and that's one right there. Just electing to put the puck in deep and Kate play safe.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Slides it across to Matheson. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Sends the pass over. And he sidesteps the check there. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Keeps a hold of the puck. Great save by Montembeault. Quick feed to Doc. Gains the zone through center. Doc's got it against the boards. Moves the puck more to the middle. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Del Mastro's going off for slashing.
Dvorak's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Moves it on over to Gallagher. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And now he moves it to Gallagher. Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming.
You know it's a physical game and you got to be aggressive, but when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding called along the wall. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Sends it to the middle! Scores! What a finish on the play!
He's not happy with his goal, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
Montreal's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
The Habs play it along the boards. Here's a chance, and that's blocked. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall.
Matheson's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Mrazek's gonna hang on for a whistle. Foligno's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Habs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Anderson's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Blackhawks win the draw. Rocks them on the play. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. They
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
Foligno's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Sends it quickly to Mikheyev. Oh, he'll feel that one. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Foligno's moving it ahead. Sends it in on the attack. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Doc. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Well, throw in a shorthanded goal into this one, and it all chalks up to an impressive win.
That's amazing. You know, look at the bench, how fired up they are. I mean, this is such a great read. You have to have a real active stick, and this leads to opportunity, a real momentum changer.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from Rinkside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.